Taurus, welcome. This is our weekly reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Inquiring for the week of August 26th through September 1st, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading. See what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through exactly the same thing. So see what feels right for you. It could be one nugget that brings clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everyone involved in the situation, and so on. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. Remember how you ride these energetic waves that come through. Here, Taurus, is up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Are you preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, going under the wave, riding the wave? It's always up to you in the end. Also, if you want to make this an interactive video with me and pull some cards for yourself, feel free. Perhaps you'll have some deeper meaning, some personal signs for you that go along with this reading that makes sense. All right, let's begin. I'm going to start with the past life oracle for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Inquiring, all different filters of your question. So let's see what we have for Taurus for August 26th through September 1st. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for Taurus for the highest, greatest good of all. One card to begin for focus. Prosecution and inquisition. So, feeling like you're blamed for something you didn't do, punished for something you didn't do, perhaps misjudging somebody else, feeling imprisoned. I hear judging here. So let's get more clarity on this card. I'm going to go to the numerology. Perhaps some of you have some, I want to say, just things that happened in your childhood. This doesn't have to be past life. It's sometimes things blocked away. We don't remember, Sometimes it comes to the surface, but sometimes it comes to the surface in different ways, through new experiences, new lessons that are just, they're coming from something of the past. So there has to be a release here. It's a release so that you can feel free again. Let's see what we have for Taurus for prosecution and inquisition. Further clarity. Compassion. So understanding. 99, 18 brings you back to a 9, brings you back to completion. So think with a compassionate heart. Let your spirit flow in this circumstance, this situation, this connection, this relationship, this lesson, this stumble, this block. See through the filter of compassion. See through someone else's eyes, their shoes. Perhaps somebody wasn't seeing through your eyes. Perhaps they never knew your perspective. Did you keep it to yourself? Bottle it up so no one ever knew you were feeling a certain way? Perhaps somebody didn't mean to judge that circumstance, that situation. I hear judging, so let's get more clarity to that. I'm going to go to the I Ching of Love. And let's pull a card for Taurus on completion, compassion. I hear gratitude, understanding, inner knowing. Maybe you knew something the whole time. You didn't know how to handle it, what to say, what to do. Let's get more clarity for Taurus. So it's telling you to go meditate, go somewhere quiet, go somewhere by yourself, to find your center again. You know, it's when chaos is everywhere around you and you're trapped. So it's telling you to go back to center, even for a few minutes, you know, just go outside, take a couple of breaths, you know, give yourself a few minutes, go back to center, find somewhere quiet. It's when love is upsetting and you're witnessing something, you know, you saw something, somebody else saw you do something, and it looks turbulent from out here, and it affects you inside and makes it turbulent inside. So you need to rebalance that and find somewhere quiet so that you can see through the eyes of compassion again. Perhaps things are heated, there's drama, you know, intensity. So perhaps relief first comes with taking yourself out of that situation for a moment, for a few minutes, for a few hours, just for a moment, to be with you. All right, let's get more clarity and go to the Romance Angels Oracle. Let's see what we have for Taurus. Turbulence. Going somewhere quiet. Finding compassion. Perhaps space, I hear. Maybe somebody else needs to find their compassion and you just need to give space. Do you for a little bit. You know? Passion. So it involves something passionate, something you care about, something you get upset about, something that gets you excited, gets you going. Somehow, Taurus, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You know, you have to turn that energy into something beautiful, something creative, something fiery in nature that's joyful, right? So let's get more clarity on passion. For Taurus, I'm going to go to the Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's see what else we get. For Taurus, orphaned. So perhaps you got swept away and then left alone in some cases, or you feel out of sorts. You feel like you're left alone. You feel like leaving somebody else alone for a bit. Maybe somebody else feels like that around you and you don't know how to help. That could be you as well. You know, feeling a little bit alone. It's telling you no man's an island. It's a 5. It's change. You know, it's having a bit of an identity crisis, either you or someone else. So I hear hypersensitivity in something. It's not knowing where you belong. I don't know if this is you or someone else. Perhaps both of you. I hear there needs to be a reconnection and space. That makes no sense. I hope that made sense to you. I'm going to go to the Art of Life Tarot and pull a card for Taurus. This card is so sad, Taurus. It's gray, it's dull, it's dreary. There's fog, mist, clouds. You know, just kind of sad. Let's get more clarity, Taurus. Let's see what's going on in this chaos. Perhaps you just want to get away. I feel like in some cases you'd rather be alone. But now where to go kind of thing. So Temperance, have patience. It's all about timing, taking your time, taking the temperature, you know, making sure it's right. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. It's the unlike is joined together, and from differences result the most beautiful harmony. You know, it's the different instruments coming together that make things special, that make it an orchestra, that make you want to dance and sing. You know, it's those different vibrations. It's the friction, you know, on the instruments that make the beauty. So friction comes so you can bring back harmony into your life. This is Woman Washing Her Feet in a Brook. Detail by Camille Passero, 1894, Indianapolis Museum of Art, USA. And it's a Hercules quote. You know, go to nature. Perhaps, you know, go swimming. Go to a lake. Take out a kayak, a canoe, a rowboat, a yacht, you know, something. But take your time with this. I would say in conversations, allow them to unfold naturally. Don't push. Don't push here. Just put your foot in. Test it out. You know. Let's go to the Gilded. I have the Gilded for us, Taurus. Alright, let's pull a card for Taurus. For their clarity on taking your time. Having compassion, looking inside, meditating, music, you know, going somewhere quiet. I feel like that's the big message, you know, to re-spark this. Perhaps this comes later after rest, you know, after patience, after time. The Hermit. So, time by yourself to find your own light. Possibly a Virgo. Also just Virgo energy coming back to earth, getting grounded, Taurus. Not being afraid, you know, being bold and not being afraid to be on your own a little bit here, you know? So you can find your own inner guide and eventually guide others too, but lead by example first, you know? This can be too much aloneness in some cases, but I think in this case it's telling you to take a little time by yourself first. Let's go to the Power Archangel Tarot and pull another card for Taurus. I hear the road less traveled, whatever that means for you, Taurus. Alright, and we have the Nine of Gabriel. So, this is strength. This is the warrior, Taurus. This is putting a lot of effort and a lot of time into something, and it's telling you to keep going. You're almost done. You're almost at completion here. It's, you know, the Nine of Gabriel. It's telling you to stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Anything could happen. You know, anything could change. I want to say at the drop of a dime. And this is environmental activism. It's paying attention to your surroundings, being a part of your surroundings, and standing tall to what you believe in. I feel like it brings you down to earth. You know, it brings you to completion. This brings you happiness. It brings you something that you feel good about doing. You know, you feel good about getting your hands in the dirt here, Taurus. This makes you feel good. It makes the the effort worth it. So build those muscles up. Get down in the dirt. Do some work. Prepare something. You're a badass. You're ready. Take some time by yourself. And I want to say sleep a little. I hope this is helpful. I'll see you soon.